Get into this view. Streaming live from Perfect Day at CoCo Cay. I've heard from the Royal Caribbean crew, and I might die. My battery might die. Oh well. I wonder if I can. No. Oh well. I'll hang out as long as I can. My transmitter is where the battery should be. So I'm having a hurricane and listening to the tunes here at, I think this is the Skipper Bar. I have no idea. Hello, one person. Good morning. We are live here at Perfect Day at CoCo Cay. Even though the Royal Caribbean execs would say it's CoCo Cay. No. Yeah, I don't know. Good morning, two people. Look at this view behind me, y'all. Cheers. I'm having a hurricane, and thankfully, good morning. Hey, good morning, Siobhan from Parkers on the Go. Good morning from CoCo Cay. And it actually is a perfect day. The captain has been doing a good job of steering us around any of the weather that's out there. Hey, C, you'll be there next week. Can't wait. Hey, love to nurse. Hope you get good weather like I do, or I have right now. Hey, Chris. Hey, girl, Kristen. I hope you're enjoying the new job. I still, am looking for my favorite place to be. Siobhan says, I will say, CoCo Cay is definitely worth its weight in gold, and I don't think anybody has beat Royal Caribbean just yet in private islands. I know I still have to get to Disney, but yeah, Kristen, I'm still looking for something that is like our blackberry bourbon situation from Carnival. Glad to know. Hey, Kristen says, yes, ma'am, thank you. Glad to know that the new job is treating you well. So, yep, I am sitting here, just got off the ship. Let me tell y'all, yesterday I didn't get off the ship. It was a whole situation trying to get off the ship at Port Canaveral. So we pulled into Port Canaveral yesterday, and it was essentially an hour wait to get off the ship. So I was going to go down for lunch and try one of the restaurants in Port Canaveral just to get something different. Like after 3 days of cruise food, you're over it. Like you don't want to eat the same stuff. And literally walked downstairs, looked at the situation, and went back upstairs. And I ain't doing that. Because you already know the things that make you mad and irritated on vacation. So it was like, yeah, I'm not doing that because I know it's gonna make me upset. So, but yeah, today it was very different in regards to getting off the ship. Oasis of Seas is selling with about 5,600, 5,700 people. Y'all can hear me okay? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Did you get a ticket for the thrill park today? Yes, I did, love to nurse. I got a ticket to the thrill park. This is my first day off the ship, so I am I want to chill for a quick second before going into the thrill park. I think I'm going to eat lunch and then head over in there. But I did get a ticket, and I will say for those of you all who are, or love to nurse, you'll be here next week. Buy it online if you want to go. I'll be recording it to see how I like it. It was funny because I was looking at, as we were parking, I was looking at some of the rides, and I'm like, yep, not going to ride that. Not gonna ride that. So I'm curious to see what I'm actually gonna get on. Because I bought this ticket to this water park and I'm sitting here feeling like, I don't know if I wanna ride any of this. But anywho, yeah, yesterday I didn't get off the ship because it was crazy trying to get off. Again, an hour wait. First they said it was something with the current, then they said it was something with the gangway. I just, I know what makes me irritated, so I just decided to stay on board. But today I am off the ship, and it was much easier to get off the ship today. Walked off smoothly, no problem. So I just went to the first bar I could see and got a drink. It feels good to be on land. And it just so happens to be there's a guitarist here. There's a beautiful view of the lagoon. And I'll probably be here for a little bit, just basically chilling, having a drink, and probably enjoy. It's way too expensive for us. $129 each, we'll pass for this time. Actually, not that it was better, but it was $79.99 or $89.99 when I purchased online. But I will say when I got on the ship March last year, it was that price if you book on ship. But I booked it online when Royals running those like 30% off deals. They usually run 40% off deals. And it was like $79, $89, $99 per person. So it wasn't bad. It was good. I always like to try things once, but you know, try it at a reasonable rate. So yeah, I decided I'll pay the $79.99 this time. I can see me going into this, doing it one day and not coming back. Because I am very much a beach lover. I want to sit, give me a chair, give me an umbrella, give me a drink, and I'm good to go. But anyway, good morning, Fort people. Good morning from Perfect Day, CoCo Cay. And you know, as a lot of you know, yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Love to nurse. I would definitely pay $79.99 for the experience at one time over the $129, $139. She not paying that, no. But $79 ain't bad just to see what it's about. Since y'all are here, so I was talking to the bartender, and he's one of the bartenders that, hey, G! I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Let me finish my statement, and then, hey, G, because I want to get to, I see you're going to be on one of the sellings I'm going to be on. But bartender. One of the bartenders here that I got my drink from, he actually lives on Perfect Day. Like, he lives on this island. So he was giving me some feedback related to, some of you might know Royal Caribbean is expanding their island. They're already rated #1, I think, for cruise islands, even though I haven't been on Disney yet. But he says they're rated pretty high, even #1, #2 for private islands, and they are expanding. And they're going to call it the Hideout. So I definitely can't tell you the name of the bartender because I'm not sure if that's supposed to be public information. But Royal Caribbean is expanding their private. Says they're currently supposed to be on schedule for January. But they're supposed to open it around January, but he says that he feels like it might be a little behind for a January rollout. But definitely next year at some point, Royal Caribbean is expanding their private island options, and it will be another, I guess, sneak preview, I don't know. It'll be adult only. So for those of you who, you know, like to be away from the little people, whether you have little people or not, that would be the option. So y'all, I think Royal Caribbean is making it a little hard in these cruise streets for when it comes to private islands. But yeah, as you're in here, punch that like button so we can work with the algorithms. Going back to G Fox, hey G, good to see you in here. Even happier to see that we're gonna be cruising together again in November. I guess I'll announce that when it's supposed to be announced, but there's really no secret what my November cruise is gonna be. But good to see you, and looking forward to seeing you again in person. What other little tidbits do I have? So yeah, that was the bit about Royal Caribbean's private island coming, looks like spring 2023. Thank you for those thumbs up, y'all. Hey, 7 people. And hopefully you get to hear these tunes. I believe if this is the same, so let me give you a little, so Royal Caribbean's, some of you know I sailed Royal for the first time in March 2022. Good to see, yes, the reunion is, G Fox saying good to see, yes, the reunion of sorts, it will be epic as always, yes. Just throwing that out there. If any of you are a part of Melanin at Sea, Jazz posted today a cruise group for those who are cruising on the Celebration, the November sailing. So get on in there. It's a cruise pre-cruise group just for the Melanin at Sea and those who are allies groups. So look out for that. If you are in the Melanin at Sea group, make sure you subscribe. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of people who cruise in July, cruising again in November. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of my cruise cousins. What was I talking about? I was saying March 22, I cruised on Enchantment of the Seas. I'm getting old, I don't remember. But what else we got? I was here in Enchantment of the, look now I'm forgetting. Maybe it's the hurricane, and this is the orangest hurricane I've ever seen. Hi Ernesto. Yes, I'm doing good. I'll take another one of the, was it the Planters Punches or was it rum punch?
We have rum punch also, we have any Planters punch also with the lime juice.
I think it was a rum punch. I'll take a rum punch. And here's my card. Sorry. Interruption for the drink order. What else Okay. So you have been doing, G-Fox says you've been doing a lot of cruises lately. You go. I have. So here's the thing. I'll be cruising pretty hard through through December maybe. The December cruise is kind of up in the air if that will happen or not. Then January I have a trip on land. I'm sorry, I gotta move that out the way. January I have a trip on land, and then I think I'm gonna take a break. I'll probably be taking a break between January and April. My family does cruise in April. So yeah, I'm hitting the cruise streets hard, but I plan on chilling out for a bit, just catch up on content, and then yeah, I'll be cruising again in April. But as you all know, I have a goal for getting to platinum by November 2023. And I have about 11 more days of cruising to book. So it'll kick up again at some point. But we have a lot of, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, yeah, I am cruising, let me see, this month, next month, November, and possibly in December. So, you know, like the channel, because we're going to be, and it's not just one cruise line, it'll be a variety of cruise lines. So I'm excited about the cruise schedule. But yeah, I have been hitting these cruise streets hard for a little bit. Well, I don't know why I can't remember what I was going to say about March 2022. I was on the Enchantment of Seas. That was a whole different vibe from Oasis. G-Fox is asking, is there anything you're looking forward to on this celebration? I just look forward to the celebration being a little different from the Mardi Gras. I was not planning on booking this celebration for a while. Take that back. I was not planning on booking this celebration at all. And two things happened. One, I had so much fun on the Melanin Sea Cruise in July that a lot of people who were on that, not a lot, but enough of people who were on that cruise were mentioning they were going to sail in November. So that kind of put me to do it. Because I'm not seeing that's going to be too much different from the Mardi Gras. But, you know, willing to try it out. Willing to try it out for sure. And it's inaugural selling, so that might be something cool to, sorry, moving these notifications. That might be something cool to see, like experience a whole inaugural selling. But I also know sometimes with inaugural sellings, you have to pack your patience because not everything's up and running. So thanks for that question. Love to Nurse says, we will be on the celebration in March 2023. I'm interested to see if there are any changes. Yeah, I mean, I think it might be the same ship minus like a Miami theme, whereas the Mardi Gras has a New Orleans theme, which duh. So thank you. Getting my drink deliveries. Wait, I'm getting confused. Getting confused about what? Yeah, okay, so I'm talking about a bunch of, okay, let me see if I can catch you up. Love to Nurse, because I might be talking about two different things. So I was mentioning about, you said celebration in March, and you're interested to see if there's any changes. Okay, gotcha. Hey 300, I'm on Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. Nurse, we were talking about Carnival celebration, but basically that whole classes of ships is gonna be like the same, except for Jubilee might be a little different. But we're anticipating Carnival celebration to be about the same. Oh, my bad. Okay, so I said the wrong thing. Carnival Jubilee, got you. Thank you, Nurse. So November 2022. I mean, I guess I'll announce it. I'll be on Carnival celebration, which is the inaugural sailing from the U.S. These rum punches are kicking in now. Woo. November 2023, I'll be on Carnival Jubilee, which is the inaugural selling for the Jubilee out of the U.S. It'll also be the Melanin at Sea #2. So there we go. And my apologies, I'm mixing things up. But I think the celebration, because of the rollout, is going to look very much like Mardi Gras, minus it will have a Miami theme. Jubilee, I don't know what thing they're going to pick up. It'll be interesting to see. So yeah, thanks for that. I'm sorry if I was mixing up my ships and dates. A lot of Carnival action going on over here in inaugural sellings. So yeah. G-Fox asks, do you plan on going on NCL Prima in the future? I do. Very near future. So tune in October for my Monday meetup. I'll have more details about when and what for Norwegian Prima. 300 saying, is the ship at full capacity? I asked the bartender who lives on the island. He says not full capacity, but it's getting close. We're at 5,700 cruisers. We're at 5,700 cruisers on the Oasis seas for this sailing. So that's not Oasis full capacity. The bartender said that Oasis can hold up to 6,600-ish guests. So we're about 1,000 short of full capacity. But and G Fox is slow down the rum punches and get some water. I should. So actually, I can talk about that. I have the drink package for Royal Caribbean. So the reason why I did that this time was because last time I spent a lot of money. When I sailed on the Enchantment of the Seas in March 21, I spent a lot of money a lot of it was actually spent in the spa. But in the grand scheme of things, I was like, yeah, it's probably just easier between coffee, between bottles of water, between drinks, smoothies. It kind of makes sense for Royal if you are a drinker. But cruise how you want to cruise. Your pockets ain't my pockets aren't your pockets. And so whatever you think makes sense for you. But I learned my lessons. The last time I got on Royal Caribbean, I did not do the drink package, and I feel like I ended up paying for it. So this time I got it just to see, like, balance it out. So I'll basically, when I get off the ship, I'll compare statements to see if it was worth it or not for me. So yes, G Fox, I will slow down on rum punches, and I will, and slow down in talking, and I will get some water. Hey, 8 people, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We are live from Perfect Day at Coco Cay. I mean, what a perfect day to start off a morning, right? Like, sunshine, beautiful weather. Hurricane Fiona is allegedly out there. Not allegedly, I think it's out there. I haven't watched the news, so I'm sorry if anybody knows where Fiona is. I don't know because the captain has been doing an amazing time selling. 300 is asking, are you experiencing any remnants from Fiona? I'm not. So the captain has been doing a really good job of sailing, and I'm not sure. One of my friends is a meteorologist, like a legit research meteorologist who's in Florida State as faculty. So I was asking him, like, hey, I'm about to go sailing. Should I be worried? And he said, one, Fiona is tracking more east, away from the Bahamas. And the captain has been doing, they said, a good job of keeping us out of the way. I will say day 1 in the evening, we hit some storms off the coast of the United States. And was it yesterday? My days are mixing up now. Maybe day 2, we hit some storm in the evening. So basically, he's been making sure we have a good weather for the daytime, and then the evening we might hit like a small patch of rain. No chop though. I had my ear be too sleepy, and I missed my dinner reservation yesterday, so I took them off. I probably won't put them back on until we start sailing back home, because usually, with it being a cruise that left out of New Jersey, Atlantic Ocean, usually you get a little more chop on the way home, and they're hightailing on the way home because they got to make that 2 days so they can pick up the next round of guests. G Fox asks, are you cruising solo? Yes, I'm cruising solo this time. I'll be cruising solo for the next 3 cruises. My December cruise, I'm supposed to be going with the group, but we're kind of not sure if that might be happening or not. All right, making sure I'm getting to these questions. 300, thank you 300 for the update, because I have no idea in regards to outside news. 300 says Hurricane Fiona is over the ocean, heading towards, oh, I'm hitting buttons. There we go, I'm sorry. Heading, 1 second. I hit a button. Hopefully everything's okay. I was trying to swipe and view comments, and then I think I hit something. Thank you, G. Okay, I can see you all now. I was like, what did I just hit? Thank you for the update, 300. I have no idea where the hurricane is, but 300 says she's over the ocean near Bermuda. So if she's near Bermuda now, we might be okay for the rest of the cruise, because we start heading back on Friday. So if anybody knows where Hurricane Fiona might be by Friday, let me know, because I have no idea. But usually the Atlantic gives you a little chop on the way back around this time of year. G Fox is give a thumbs up. Yes, please give a thumbs up. Help the algorithms. I'm giving you this wonderful view. I have the internet package. I will say, for you folks who, one second, switching drinks. And yes, I need to ask for some water. Oh Lord, I forgot again. Oh, I'm forgetting. Where are we? Cancel that. All right. Oh, I was talking about the internet package. Jesus Christ. Royal Caribbean's internet package is good, like really good. For any of you who might need to, for some reason, be connected to strong Wi-Fi, thank you, love to nurse. And it says my battery's at 20%, so I'll probably be wrapping this in shortly, but I'm gonna ride it out until it says 10% at least. I know love to nurse, it's the rum punches, but I'm enjoying myself. Okay, internet package. Royal Caribbean's internet package is really good. I bought the stream package because there are a couple things I need to like tune in for. And the internet on Enchantment was just as good too, Siobhan. So I will say I think it's a Royal Caribbean thing versus a ship thing. It got a little spotty on the second sea day for this sailing, but I will say it's very functioning. When I sailed on Carnival in July, that internet was not reliable. Not reliable at all. But I would say Royal's internet is very, very reliable if you have to be connected remotely, do any work. They also have a really beautiful library on Oasis of the Seas. Now, I did not see the library or look for a library on Enchantment of the Seas, Siobhan, when I was on there in March. But Oasis of the Seas actually has a beautiful library with a lot of plugs. For any of you remote workers, it's often hard to find a spot to plug in to work during the day. So Oasis actually has like a spot for you to like plug in, plug your phone in, US outlets. Otherwise, I would say you need to bring a European outlet adapter to connect your US device. But I love the library on Oasis of the Seas. Okay, back to the trap. When Nesto bought me this drink, but he ain't come back to ask if I need any water. So I might say anything. If you want a real answer, this is the time you can get it. Just kidding. All right, we got internet. How was internet enchantment? I answered that. It was pretty stable. And then G-Fox says, I have FOMO. Shoot, I keep hitting the button. 1 second. Live. I have FOMO because I teach and we don't have days off like that. Yeah, G-Fox, you know what though? When I was in the actual schools, I saved so much money because we only could travel in spring break, and I worked at a year-round school, so I was always working. I have a little more flexibility now, so that in my head I feel like I can always be out in these streets, but I probably need to be home. But you know what? The pandemic has just taught me a lot of the YOLO factor, like live it, experience it while you can, because we're just not guaranteed. Love to Nurse says, did you bring your beach towel off the ship, or is there a place to get one off the ship? Sure. So I would recommend, I did not follow my own recommendation, so I will proceed my comment with that. I will say you need to, if I was so pressed to get off the ship, what I would have typically done was I would get a few towels from off the ship, then come and find where you want to set up on the island. Because there are spots for you to get towels on the island, but they're spread out. So what happened when I came in March was I didn't know I should probably bring a towel, and I found a really cool chair, and I was like, shoot, I needed towels, and then I had to search around for towels. So I would say when you're on Royal and you're coming to CoCo Cay, get a few towels off the ship, and they're not available in your stateroom, so you have to actually go up to the deck on Lido, get you a few towels, and then bring them out with you, and of course you have to check those back in. Otherwise, there are a few towel stands, but they're sometimes hidden gems. So if you're not a person who likes to backtrack and you want to get in your chair, just bring some towels with you. Otherwise, you can find them on island, but you'll have to like look around. Thanks for that question, Love to Nurse. Hey, Love to Nurse, are you on Oasis? Or who are you selling next week? I know you said Royal, you're coming to CoCo Cay, but are you on the Oasis of the Seas? Are you all liking the music? So I think this is the same, I can't tell. So the guitarist, I think, is the guitarist who's in the Crown and Anchor pub, and he's really good. But he might not be. I thought the guy from the Crown and Anchor pub was a little taller, and I might be making up the name of that pub too at this moment. But I will say, ooh, seagull. Ooh, Lord. I don't like seagulls. But I would say Royals Entertainment, he's jamming, ain't he? You'll be on Symphony of the Seas. Okay, cool. Are you the only one? Do you know, are you the only ones in port? Or when you come to CoCo Cay, are you the only ones here? Or will you be sharing CoCo Cay with another ship? But yeah, dude is jamming. I will say, okay, let me finish my statement. Royal Caribbean, I think, has really good entertainment. Really good entertainment. It's a different vibe than Carnival, but it's a pretty decent entertainment, I think. I was in the music hall the other night. Dope entertainment. I was in the little Irish pub. Dope entertainment. I can hear the Caribbean band play from my room. Good. So I'm kind of impressed, but I still kind of, at the moment, Carnival is still my favorite. Love to Nurse says yes. Ship import, nice. So yeah, I will say so today Oasis of the Seas is the only cruise ship in port at CoCo Cay, and I like it. When I was here in March, we shared it with Enchantment of the Seas and Oasis of the Seas shared CoCo Cay, and it was, I wouldn't say it felt crowded, but I do think it is a little calmer today. Like looking out behind me, there's, hi Ernesto, may I have a bottle of water, please? Yes, please. Like looking out behind me, over at the lagoon, for instance, you can see that there's still seats available. Whereas when I came last time and we were sharing ships, or ships were sharing the island, it was still a little crowded. Not crowded, but like it was harder to find a beach chair until later in the day. So cool. Thanks for that question. So if anything, if you get tired of listening to me, you can listen to the guitarist. Thank you.
Royal Caribbean water.
Appreciate it. Did you need my card?
I can't.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Alrighty. Hey, guys. So I asked for water because G-Fox says I need to hydrate, and I probably do. And I probably also need to eat. But look at that. Isn't that cool? Canned water. I was expecting a bottle, but I guess it makes sense not to have any plastics. So, okay, I am hydrating with both water and rum punch. But yeah, guys, what is that? Oh, did y'all see the zip liners go by? Did you see that? I thought it was like a bird. Did y'all see the zip liners? So that's cool. Another, I guess, interesting thing over my shoulder will be zip liners, apparently. Well, cool. What does the canned water taste like? Okay, let me see. Sip number 2. The first sip I had to clear my palate. Okay, maybe I need sip number 3. It's not as refreshing. It tastes like it was probably hot at one point and did some canned water effects. So yeah, but there are water dispensers through the water fountain, or not water fountain, soda fountains throughout the ship or throughout the island. So you have options there, but not the end of the world. All right, what else y'all got? I don't know why I keep hitting the wrong button. All right, so answer that. Thanks, Now Food. Am I that bad, G-Fox? I don't think I am. I might be though. Now Food, yes, I'm planning on getting, so I need to figure out what time it is. It is 11:13, so I think some of the food shacks might open up. So 2 things I want to get today. I want to get the cheese sticks. I love a good cheese stick. And I want to get the funnel cake. So that will be my things. for at least eating. Kristen says, I want to go zip lining and parasailing so bad. Kristen, girl. Okay, I'll do zip lining with you. That parasailing situation, child, I heard if you catch enough wind, it might make you reconsider life. So, but you know, do everything once. But parasailing is gonna be something I have to pray on. But I'm happy you want to do it. Alrighty. Love to nurses laughing. All right, y'all. So it's been 30 minutes. Don't want to hold y'all too long. Thank you for tuning in for good morning from Perfect Day at CoCo Cay. I am Sia with C. Thanks for traveling with me. If you haven't already subscribed, liked, all that good stuff, tune in. So of course, I'm finishing up my series on Carnival Valor and finishing up my Carnival Valor series, which has been doing really good in the YouTube streets. And then, of course, once I'm done my Carnival Valor series, I will be doing my Oasis of the Seas series. If there's anything that you all want to see related to the Oasis of the Seas cruise, put it in the comments. So, like, not the chat, but put it in the comments. And I'll make sure I'm on the ship until Sunday morning. So we have a few more days. I can get some content of anything you all want to see. So just put that in the comment. I am going to sign off. So yes, this is See It with C. Thanks for cruising with me. Like, comment, subscribe. It's always going to be a good ride. Until next time, you all have a good day, all right? Bye. Okay, how do I log off? There we go.